What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another UFC breakdown, guys. This is going to be UFC Fight Night. Corey Sandhagen taking on what's his name? Davison Figueiredo. Almost forgot his name, but it's Davison Figueiredo taking on Corey Sandhagen in the main event. And if you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and let's make some money for this UFC event. First fight of the night is going to be the women's flyweight. It's going to be Juliana Miller taking on Ivan Petroshik. And guys, I'm taking Ivana Petroshik in this one, guys. I think Ivana's going to go out here, stop a lot of the takedowns, end up piecing this girl up from the outside. The only way Juliana Miller wins this fight, she takes her down, because this girl is really good at jiu-jitsu. She fights out of the San Diego jiu-jitsu gym, and she has a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but Ivana seems like she has better takedown defense. She obviously is a better striker, and I think Ivana's going to be able to take this fight, keep it standing up, and end up piecing her up on the outside. So give me Ivana Petrovic for the first fight of the night. Alright, guys, for this next fight, Thomas Peterson taking on Don'Tale Mayes. And for this one, I'm taking Thomas Peterson. This is mainly a fade on Don'Tale Mayes because I do believe he might be the worst heavyweight in the whole entire heavyweight division. I think Thomas Peterson is probably going to have the easiest matchup he's had in the UFC so far, but probably something you're not going to have too much investment in because these are two low-level heavyweights. But they give me Thomas Peterson, mainly on a fade of Don'Tale Mayes. Like I said, I do believe he's the worst heavyweight in the division. I think he's going to be dropped soon. Alright, guys, next fight is going to be Gaston Bolanos taking on Kwang Lee. And guys, I'm taking Kwang Lee as the underdog. Every time I see Kwang Lee, guys, it seems like a guy I want to bet, especially as a plus to his name. This is going to be a 50-50 fight, and the odds have it very close, but I'm going to be taking the plus money. I think Kwang Lee is going to end up winning a decision victory. A very close fight, probably going back and forth with a striking, some grappling involved on both sides. But I do believe Kwang Lee is going to get his hand raised at the end of the night with a close fight. So give me Kwang Lee as the underdog for this one. Alright, guys, next fight is Mariana Rodriguez taking on Jillian Robertson. And I'm taking Jillian Robertson, guys. It seems like this girl has came up to form recently and later on her career. She's been in the UFC for a long time. I do believe she has probably the best jiu-jitsu besides Mackenzie Dern in the women's division. And I do believe Mariana Rodriguez is getting up there in age, and it seems like her body is kind of betraying her at this point. Her takedown defense is not there. We've seen her when she gets on her back, she doesn't know really what to do. And I think this is a good fight with Jillian Robertson to come in here, take her down, and end up getting the submission victory. So for this one, guys, give me Jillian Robertson. Alright, guys, next fight, Ryan Loer taking on Azamat Beckov. And guys, I'm taking Azamat in this one. I think Azamat's going to end up winning this fight pretty easily. I think Ryan Loer is towards the end of his career. I don't think he should be be in the UFC. And Beckov is actually getting a very easy fight for this one. So give me Azamat. I think he goes out here and wins this fight pretty easily. Guys, next fight, Yana Santos taking on Miesha Tate. And guys, I'm taking Miesha Tate. I think this might be her retirement fight. She hasn't announced it before the event, but if she goes out here and loses to Yana Santos, I think it's going to be time for Miesha Tate to be gone. And Yana Santos, she doesn't have good takedown defense. She's getting up there with her body's betraying her with the age. And same thing for Miesha Tate. She's getting up there in age as well, but I do believe she actually fights pretty well for her age. She's lost some fights recently, but she's fighting a lot of low level down with Yana Santos. And if, like I said, if Miesha Tate can't win this fight, she might as well retire. She's a legend in the sport. And if this is going to be the last time you're going to be able to give me Miesha Tate to bet on, I'm going to take her, especially because I do believe she wins this fight. So for this one, give me Miesha Tate. Alright, guys, next fight, Jeremy Stephens taking on Mason Jones. Both these guys are coming back into the UFC. Mason Jones went back to Cage Warriors, and he was dominant in Cage Warriors, and I feel like this guy has learned a lot, and he deserved to be back in the UFC. Jeremy Stephens actually was fighting in bare knuckle boxing, and it seems like this guy was losing fights in bare knuckle boxing as well. I don't even believe he deserves to be back in the UFC. I feel like the UFC is giving him a favor. Maybe he needs some money or something, but I just do believe Mason Jones is going to come out here, win this fight pretty easily, use his grappling, take down Jeremy Stephens, and end up grinding this one out. And I'm actually pretty confident in Mason Jones to get this one done. So give me Mason Jones for this one. Alright, next fight, Cameron Smotherman taking on Survey City. And I'm taking Cameron Smotherman in this one, guys. He's a training partner of Yanez. He has really great boxing. He hits very hard. And Survey City, it seems recently he tries to get the fight to the floor, but if he keeps the fight standing, he gets hit way too much. I thought he lost the fight to Ramon Tavares, and I just don't think it's going to come out to a good matchup for him. If you're going to give me Smotherman in a boxing range against City, he's going to end up winning this matchup, and especially at an underdog price, I think this is a great line. So give me Cameron Smotherman, one of my confident underdogs of the night, if there's such thing as a confident underdog. Alright guys, next fight is going to be Montel Jackson taking on Daniel Marcos. And I'm taking the underdog in this one as well, Daniel Marcos. I think Montel Jackson is a guy I usually like betting on, but if you look at his track record, all the people he has beat in his last 5 fights are not in the UFC more. They have UFC anymore. They have been dropped. And Daniel Marcos seems to come out here. He's very tough. He likes to fight. I think this is going to be a barn burner fight where both these guys are going to land their shots. So for this one, guys, give me the underdog. Probably one I'm not going to have a big investment in, but I'm taking the underdog in Daniel Marcos. Alright, next fight is going to be Santiago Ponzano taking on Daniel Rodriguez. And guys, I'm taking Santiago Ponzano in this one. After I saw D-Rod go out there and lose to Li Jingliang when Li Jingliang was a weight class below him, and it seems like he went out there and still beat out Daniel Rodriguez. I think Santiago's going to put too much output out there for him. I think D-Rod is starting to get a lot slower when the age gets older, and Santiago Ponzano was one of these guys before he had that injury and took a long break. He was one of these guys we thought was going to be a top 5 fighter. He's not going to be there anymore, but I do believe Santiago goes in here, wins a very close matchup. So for this one, give me Santiago Ponzano. Alright, next fight is going to be Reiner de Ritter taking on Bo Nickel. And I'm taking Bo Nickel in this one, guys. I think Bo Nickel wins this fight wherever he wants to. I think he can take down de Ritter. I think he can outstrike de Ritter. I think this guy's wrestling and Bo Nickel's going to be way too much for de Ritter, so de Ritter won't be able to take him down. Bo Nickel's starting to get a lot better in his striking. He showed in his last fight that he can throw a very hard punch, and I don't think de Ritter can strike with him. But this is probably going to be one of the only matchups that Bo Nickel's going to be able to outstrike somebody. But I do believe Bo Nickel's going to come in here and be better everywhere in this matchup. So for this one, guys, give me Bo Nickel as a confident pick. Alright guys, for the last fight, the main event, Corey Sandhagen taking on Deiveson Figueiredo. And I'm taking Corey Sandhagen. And it seems like the bookies don't respect Deiveson Figueiredo at all. And I kind of actually don't as well in this fight against Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen's a giant favorite in the minus 500. And I do believe Corey Sandhagen wins this fight pretty easily. I don't think Deiveson's going to be able to take Corey down. I think Corey's going to outstrike him. I think Corey has a chance of knocking him out probably in those later rounds after Deiveson Figueiredo gasses out. And like I said, I just believe Corey's better than everywhere. I believe he's the better I want to say better grappler, as in like takedown defense and scrambles. He's a better striker, and I believe he has a way better cardio as well. So for this one, the main event, guys, give me Corey Sandhagen as a confident pick. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys. Let's cash out for this UFC event. My confident parlay for this event, guys, is going to be Mason Jones, Corey Sandhagen, and Bo Nickel for that 3-leg parlay, coming up to about a minus 140. I do believe that's a very good line for a 3-leg parlay for my most confident parlay. And if you guys are here for the first time, I do put my bets in the description. Check out the description. About tomorrow morning, I will pick out what bets I'm going to be making, what parlays I'm going to be making. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, also like the video, subscribe to the page, leave a comment, let me guys know if you guys agree or disagree. And I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys next time.